Good day, YouTubers. Thanks for joining me. We're taking a look at the Rapido Northern Pacific Boxcars. Now to talk about the packaging here first. These have been delivered in your standard Rapido gray, yellow, and blue boxes that we've all become accustomed to seeing, and clamshell packaging within that. Now, they've done 5 different iterations of these cars, reflecting 5 different periods of time as to how they would have appeared in configuration. And I guess first I should be saying Rapido has produced these over 2 different production runs. So I've got a few cars from the first production run and then a few cars from the subsequent production run. But they have duplicated in making all 5 variations available in both of those runs. So starting here with the earliest version of this car and from the earlier run, at least my example is. So this is how the car would have appeared in the 30s. So monotone in color, a standard boxcar, a brown there. Simple Northern Pacific lettering and not much else. Now what's different about this earlier car iteration here is we illustrate the Type KC braking system. So some of the other cars you'll be looking at here will be showing the later AB braking system. But a very nice car, great level of detail, a great addition to my collection. So the next version of this car, in regards to appearance anyway, is an example that I have out of the more recent release. And this is how these cars would have appeared following maintenance and such. This car is dated for 1941. You can see these dates on the bottom of the car body there. That first car that I showed you, I can't actually seem to find that on the car, but it is very small and quite hard to read, but it is there if you try. They actually have it on the brake infrastructure there. But this car illustrates, now we're using the monad symbol, the small monad, and we've got a painted black roof, and we've got brown boxcar ends, and underneath you can see that upgraded Type AB braking system. So moving on in time now, a couple years, this is how these cars would have appeared following maintenance or repainting as of 1945 or later. And very similar to the previous car, except now you've got black painted car ends. Again, still the Type AB braking system. So very nice cars. Now, I have also collected the same period of car from the second release here. So again, you have that 1945 maintenance date. Again, black car ends and black roof and small monad. And I cannot find any visual differences between the two cars. They've done a great job matching appearance between runs. Now, both of these next cars I secured from the earlier release. So this is how these box cars would have been painted as of about 1951. And now they've got the larger monad with the Main Street of the Northwest logo that's been added. And these cars are now appearing back in a solid brown paint scheme. And again, showing that later AB brake system. And finally, the last version of the car that they released is extremely similar to the previous. It reflects a 1958 maintenance date, and this is how these cars would have appeared when they were restricted to road service only. So, very nice cars from both runs. So I'm very happy that they did a second run and that I've been able to collect an example of each version there. So just like the other Rapido items, this has come with some literature talking about the Northern Pacific 10,000 series 40-foot double sheath boxcar. And quite a few of these made, more than 4,000. Talks about the prototype and the versions. So again, another great car by Rapido. I'm a big Rapido fan. I love the detail and attention they put into all of their models. And I will leave it there for today. So thank you.